So, did we get that amazing rain last night after we shot the video, the garden vlog or whatever? We did get a really nice rain. If we got that every 3 days or so, or even a more subtle rain that just lasted and soaked everything in, every day or two, it would be nice. These pineapple guavas have perked up a lot. This guy was looking bad. That one was looking bad. This one was looking bad. That one over there that's mature and has fruit on it was looking bad. Sugar Bell Tangelo was looking bad. Now we did water them a little bit just in case it didn't rain, just to try to make it hold on for a little bit longer. And of course, that did not make these guys perk up. That rain we got with all that lightning, charging the air, ionizing it or whatever, and turning it into nitrogen, water, and that's what perked these pineapple guavas that we planted in the same hole. Definitely got them a little bit more perked up now. We need that rain though. If we don't get some type of rain at least like every 3 days, it probably just prolonged what's potentially going to happen. They could die or just struggle so much, and we struggle so much trying to come out, finding time to water everything. Stunking grapefruit, despite it getting rain, it looks horrible. So we might not be able to save everything. It could just be on its way out. I have to face the possibility that this grapefruit seedling here that's struggled for so long, it's not that the post-mycorrhizal bed didn't help it. It might have been just between its struggles already and the drought. Could have just killed it or made it worse. I don't see any signs of life, so it could be dead, or it might sprout a leaf out if we get some rain constantly. But I don't know. It's looking worse for wear every day. News, though. Our other American persimmon grafted one lost all its leaves. So we're talking 80 or 100 bucks lost here, most likely. Probably didn't get established enough to, fix itself. So I don't have much hope. Our peach tree is kind of looking worse for wear as well. Of course, we've been trying to water it with jugs and stuff. We can't really get a water hose back here, so it's been pretty neglected. And we've just been mostly hoping for rain, and it just might have came. Pretty sure American persimmons are resilient once they get established. They have a heck of a root system that can go like 40 or 60 foot. But again, these are like micrografts on, small seedling persimmons that were just planted, and they were doing so well, and then no rain, drought, super hot. It's not like it's this early springtime with no rain where it's not 98 degrees. We're in a heat advisory today, and I said in one of my previous videos, a few videos ago, I'm not sure how many, that if the other American persimmons survived, I might replace the first one, but it looks like both of them are dead or dying, so that is very discouraging. You can hope for better weather. You could hope to maybe find a supplier that has like a 3 or 5 gallon size one, but I think even if it was like a 3 gallon or a 1 gallon, if it just gets this weather immediately without having time to get established, its roots established in the ground, to sink, further down, to get to some water, and then, this is just a bad thing. You just can't predict how the weather's going to be. We do have some type of American persimmon here. Just looking at the leaf structure, this is the one we bought at a local nursery that was supposed to be an Asian persimmon, and it is grafted. There's I don't know what it is though. They must have got it from a company that did Asian and American, and it was mislabeled. And we have, at least one small seedling, and hopefully this guy is self-fruitful. If not, we'll still try to get something, whether it's seedlings or whatever, in the future. That rain we had yesterday still didn't perk up these sweet potatoes. They are just not happy. It sucks to think that maybe we could lose 2 or 3 of our really expensive grafted avocados, but we do have obviously at least a couple seedlings, and hopefully these guys, like this guy here, will establish in the pot over time, and we can get it more tolerant and used to like the high levels of sunlight and heat here, and slowly put it in the ground somewhere. Check out some of the growth on our bunches of jaboticabas here, and they seem pretty tolerant of having their roots disturbed and being plucked out of here, which is nice. We'll have definitely several to experiment with. To, you know, if one dies or 5 dies or 10 dies, maybe we'll have 5 or 10 that survive and thrive, or maybe even have some that other people, we can give to other people. You've got to realize that we're not in a utopia. It would be nice if we just, everything we planted out here just survived and thrived, and we made it look easy. You see now this season, everything's hard. And, you know, this is something we've dealt with for a long time, just not on our gardening blog, because, you know, I've been doing this for 25 plus years, and this is only our 2nd season on YouTube doing. We've had termites, dogs, squirrels, goats, flooding, drought, everything just decimate a lot of our expensive trees and crops over the years. And we are not in the perfect environment for, you know, as far as we're in acidic soil, some people call like swamp muck, waste soil that's no good. We're in, you know, we have a lot of heavy shade where some things may need sun, so we don't have a lot of prime locations that are higher up and in the sun. And if we planted it in the sun this year with the drought, anything we planted probably would have died. Or I should say most everything. There's still like the one pomegranate that we planted that's looks amazing, you know, that's we got from our local nursery. But we try to modify the soil, you know, for, you know, if we're attempting to do blueberries or something, they like wet, but they can't tolerate wet feet. They like acidic soil, so people add peat and stuff to them to try to change the pH of the soil. And then, you know, we have a lot of things that just do not tolerate wet feet at all, like avocados. You know, I'm trying to do like the raised aged wood chip bed, you know, doing it an alternative way, which has worked for other people. But then again, we might need to have plants established for 2 or 3 or 4 years before they're mostly just carefree. So the Lila avocado that we planted in raised bed 1, just, you know, I thought it would be established, but it is struggling so much. Peaches, you know, they're a challenge. My dad had them here for maybe 15 years. We had one peach tree, same area, nothing done to the soil. Maybe it was just in the right place where the water drained, you know, out of that soil area, or other roots from other larger trees, fig trees or something, was pulling the water out of, you know, the peach tree roots or whatever. And it, you know, did well for like 15 years. Some of they're small, sweetest, juiciest peaches I've ever had, fresh right off the tree, you know. But every time I've planted a peach tree anywhere, here, there, and everywhere, I've had bad luck with them. That's why we're attempting to do it in the raised bed. But then again, we got the drought. It has to be watered somehow, and we're putting stuff in areas where we don't have easy access to water, unfortunately. Yes, peaches are a challenge no matter what, just like apples are a challenge, you know. Powdery mildew, aphids, and all kinds of stuff just get, you know, on them, and I guess you win some, you lose some. All right, guys, I think that's it for today's video. Take care.